For the Commandos, Jacob Murphy back out, getting loose. Man, both of these pitchers tonight have really done a fine job, especially for Murphy, who in the first 2 innings had allowed 4 hits, had an error by his side. They'd given up 3 runs, but since then they had steadied the ship and in a spot here where he'll attempt to get his team to the top of the 7th inning, still in a 1-run game. For the Hawks, they're going to try to add a couple insurance runs if possible. Opening week of district play. Last night, the Beach Buccaneers with a win over Mount Juliet. They had a no-hitter last night. They no-hit the Golden Bears. So Beach 1-0 in 12-4A, along with Hendersonville. The Golden Bears and the Hawks both at 0-1. Still got some time until they can try to seal the deal on this one, but boy, a couple runs here wouldn't hurt at all. That'll be Nick Owens Jr. trying to kickstart the bottom of the 6th. NOJ 1 for 2 tonight. First pitch swinging, liner left field, and that's down. Second base hit of the night for NOJ. You get a little speed on base over there at first. Grant Kruger now batting. Fifth time this year, Nick with multiple hits in a game. Got to remember, too, he stole 2 bases last night against the Commandos. Already has a stolen base here in the first inning. Wondering if you'll see number 20 in motion there, not before long, over at first. With no outs, bottom of the 6th. Kruger shows bunt, pops it up, and gets it off the netting. Well, if you're going to pop it up, you at least better put it into the net like you did. Don't allow Varbancourt, the Roane State Community College signee, to even get a try at it. Now, Justin Alberson, third base, where he's located, head coach for the Hawks. We'll talk this over with Kruger. Grant hitless in his last 4 games. His last hit was last Tuesday against Wilson Central. Here tonight, already has a hit. That was an RBI single in the first. 1 for 2 overall tonight. Wouldn't be a bad time for a second base knock. 0-1, Kruger shows bunt, pulls it back. 1-1. 346 average this year for the sophomore. Picked up his 10th hit of the season back in the first inning, along with his 8th RBI. The sequence, NOJ stole second, base hit, drove in Nick. That's what gave Green Hill a 2-0 lead at the time. Since the first, they scored only 1 other run. That was the next inning in the second. The 1-1 and a throw over by NOJ, or I should say over towards NOJ at first. The throw was made by Jacob Murphy, the starter for the Commandos. Just shy of 80 pitches for Murphy. This is number 79. Fastball fouled out of play. Over towards the concession stand, where it's been a busy night with both baseball and softball going on. As I look over to the scoreboard for Green Hill softball, they're up 11-4 in the 6th inning. They scored 6th in the 6th. Here it's Green Hill 3, Hendersonville 2. Kruger flies one to right. Looks like it's going to get out of play, and indeed it does. Chased after initially by Harris, the right fielder, but then sees it land near the Green Hill bullpen. Green Hill 9-3 here in 2025, 0-1 in District 12-4A. For the Commandos, they are 10-4, 1-0 in district play. Only meeting between the sides here in the regular season. But in a 5-team district, I mean, the likelihood of meeting in a district tournament the numbers aren't outrageous. 1-2, Kruger, swing and a miss on the inside pitch by Jacob Murphy for the first out of the inning. Sixth strikeout tonight by Murphy. There's one gone, and it's Joey Greenstreet headed to the plate. The right fielder has gotten on base twice, but 0 for 1. Was hit by a pitch in the second, and then got on base with an error in the fourth. Didn't stay on base long, was part of a double play when Xander Jackson was up to bat next. First pitch, running NOJ in at second as the ball's going to get away, and now Nick up and now to third. A head first dive as Nick tried to quickly try to get to his feet as he glanced back and saw the baseball made its way into the outfield. Had an awkward slide into third, and now Justin Albertson, head coach of the Hawks, checking in on a senior. Looked like one of those for a minute where nearly his heels were going to touch the back of his head. But most importantly for Green Hill, now a runner at third with a one-run lead in the bottom of the sixth inning. Big at-bat here for Joey Greenstreet, the Trevecca signee. Lefty batter versus righty pitcher. The pitch high for ball one. They're going to ask the infield umpire if Greenstreet broke the plane, and he agrees with everybody else in attendance. He did not. Greenstreet, a 3-game hitting streak. Probably the last opportunity he'll get a chance to extend it here. Would be a great time to extend it. This is smashed to left field. Going back, Proctor. He's not going to get to it. It is out of here! First homer this year for Green Hill baseball belongs to the senior Joey Greenstreet. He annihilates it, crosses it over, and stops on home plate as the Hawks plate two in the bottom of the sixth, 5-2 here at Green Hill High School. Man, being honest, off the bat, I didn't think it had that behind it. But with the way Proctor was playing in, I knew for sure it was going to get down. It got down indeed over the wall for a 2-run homer by Joey Greenstreet. It is 5 for Green Hill, 2 for Hendersonville.